Welcome back to another Lisa or Lena challenge. Today, the screen is split in half, and each side shows us something completely different. Every few seconds, the styles shift, and I find myself questioning which one speaks to me the most. Sometimes I lean toward one side, then immediately switch back, unsure of where my heart belongs. That's the magic of this format, keeps us guessing and always wondering. What I love most is that no matter what appears on the screen, there is always a story behind it. One side whispers elegance, while the other side shouts boldness. Then suddenly they switch. And now one feels playful, while the other feels calm. Every frame feels like a conversation, and I can't help but want your input. Which side feels more like you right now? Drop your choice in the comments. The fun part is that I'm not even trying to figure out details. I'm not naming items, not describing fabrics. Instead, I'm soaking in the energy. And the energy is contagious. Some moments feel like standing in sunlight, warm and soft. Other moments feel like being struck by lightning, sharp and unforgettable. How do you even compare those experiences? Honestly, I change my answer every few seconds. That's why these Lisa or Lena videos never get old. They remind us that style isn't fixed. It moves, evolves, transforms depending on your mood, your environment, even the kind of day you're having. Sometimes you crave calm, sometimes you crave chaos. Honestly, I crave both. That's why I'm stuck bouncing between each side of the screen, like a ping pong ball, unable to choose just one winner. Do you ever feel that way? Like part of you belongs in one world and part in another? I think that's why this format is so addictive. It lets us explore without committing. You can imagine yourself on Lisa's side one moment, then switch to Lena's the next. You can change your mind 100 times, and that's okay. Fashion should feel playful, not limiting. That's why I'm inviting you to decide with me. Let's make it fun! Imagine you have to pick one side for a whole week. Every outfit, every moment, you must live in that style. Which side would you choose? Something refined and steady, or something daring and unpredictable? Personally, I'd probably fail after 2 days because I know myself. One morning, I want calm. The next morning, I want chaos. What about you? Could you commit for a week? Now think about how people would react if you walked into a room in each style. On one side, you might get nods of admiration, a quiet respect. On the other, you might steal every bit of attention, like you just lit up the room. Both reactions sound amazing. Which one would you prefer? Being admired in silence, or having everyone's eyes instantly locked on you? I'm still undecided. The truth is, I'm not here to declare a winner. I'm here to celebrate how both sides make us feel something. That's what matters most. Style isn't about rules. It's about energy, confidence, and expression. And right now, both Lisa and Lena are giving us so much of that. No matter where I look, I feel inspired. That's why you should stay until the end. The best moments often come unexpectedly. You know what else I love? Mixing. Yes, the screen is divided, but in real life, you could take a little from one side and blend it with the other. Imagine combining the calm of one with the wild edge of the other. That could create something totally unique. Something only you could wear. Would you try blending them? Or are you more loyal to just one side? This challenge makes me think about personality too. One side feels like a quiet introvert, steady and reliable. The other feels like an extrovert, loud and unpredictable. But the truth is, most of us are both depending on the day. Some days, we're quiet observers. Other days, we're the center of the party. Maybe that's why this feels so relatable. It's not just about clothes, it's about who we are. An identity doesn't sit still. It grows, shifts, transforms just like style. So when I watch Lisa and Lena show these contrasts, I'm not only choosing between looks, I'm reflecting on which version of myself I feel closer to right now. And tomorrow, that answer might change again. That's what makes this so fun. It's not permanent. It's alive, flexible, and ever-changing. So here's what I want from you. As you're watching, think about your own life. Which side matches your vibe today? Which side matches your goals, your mood, your story? Share it in the comments, because I truly love reading your thoughts. Half the fun of these videos is seeing how differently people interpret the same choices. Sometimes your answers surprise me more than the looks themselves. As the variations keep shifting, I notice myself being pulled in over and over again. First, I love the calm side. Then, the bold side steals my heart. Back and forth, again and again. And you know what? I'm fine with that. Why settle for one when both are so captivating? Maybe the real answer isn't to choose at all, but to celebrate that both exist and inspire us in different ways. At the end of the day, whether you prefer one or the other, the most important thing is feeling confident, comfortable, and inspired. Lisa and Lena are giving us that stage to explore. They remind us fashion isn't about limits, it's about options. And the more options you have, the more freedom you gain to express yourself exactly the way you want. That's true style. So, as we wrap this up, I'll leave you with one final question. Are you Team Lisa, Team Lena, or Team both? Because honestly, I'm still torn. And I think that's the point. Fashion isn't about picking sides forever. It's about enjoying the ride, playing with identity, and daring to experiment. So stay until the very end, share your thoughts below, and let's celebrate this endless game of discovery together.